Hello everyone, welcome in to the first ever Friday Night Magic review. And then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking on Fridays, playing 4 matches, and then going back over them and reviewing them for you. So here's the deck that we're working with today. I was blue-black or white-black control, basically. A little twist on it, my own little twist. I added Liliana, Last Hope, really good, and then Oath of Liliana. So let's rock it in and see how it works. Now this first matchup, this one was against Ramp, and I felt that I wasn't getting what I needed to answer. Like, he was getting some pretty prime stuff, and I was doing good to keep up with him, but I wasn't able to counteract all his stuff, which is why I didn't win the game. First game, I think I won the second game. I mean, I gave him all I got to, doing everything that I could. And it's funny, like, I was drawing answers, but he just kept drawing better than mine, like, murder. But, and he just outdid me. And right there where it slows down, that's where you know. Now, here's where the sideboard. I'm gonna pause this. Okay. So, here's what I thought about for the sideboard. Here's my thought process on it. Transgress the Minds and Thought-Knot to try to rip out his early pieces, his early, ramp pieces or any big creatures that I come across. I don't know, I made the wrong play right here, I already know, because I went back and watched it several times before. I should have pulled the Languishes out and kept the Planeswalkers in. I don't know what I was thinking. But, yeah. So, let's see how this played out. This was nice. I baited him into blocking and then threw the Languish down. Threw another one of those guys down, murder him, come up with the Shambling Vent. Now this things were flowing good in my favor. Things were going good. He got caught off of his second red source, so that enabled me to pull ahead. I mean, even with just green alone, he still had some big threats that I had to deal with, and luckily I was pulling them up. Now, here's where I should have recited back in the Planeswalkers, but I was in the mentality of I won, so run with it, but it's not the right mentality to be in. I know that now, which caused me to lose the game. Let's see. Here's where I messed up. Up. Yeah. Okay, let's back it up. See what I called real quick. Ruinous Path, swinging for 4. And then Infinite Obliteration, I will be calling, yeah, the Bellower, because I think if we look, Thunderbreak Regent, it was Thunderbreak Regent or Woodland Bellower. I figured Ulamog was in there, but I didn't see him the first game, so I really didn't worry. But yeah, I should have probably called the Thunderbreak. I don't know. I think the Woodland Bellower was a good call because that's a 2-for-1, and if he drops that down, I've had issues dealing with it. But let's move on and see what happens. Now, right here. This is pivotal me not paying attention to what the card does. The Unwalled Captive, if you pay 7, 1, 2, 3, yeah, if you pay 7, you can transform him into the 4/6, which I thought of after I attacked and then kicked myself in the butt for it. But here it is. Gave him a card, which was a Sylvan Advocate. And yeah. Languish does me nothing. And out comes Sarkin. I mean, I honestly, not attacking, what I should have done is instead of attacking, I should have just made dudes. Just started hammering out some dudes, because he was at 4 life. Hammering out dudes. And seeing how that goes. But then, because I attacked in and lost one of my big ones, I got behind, was unable to. And here's another one too. I picked Sarkin. I don't know if I should have picked the Sylvan Advocate. Did 5 to the Sylvan Advocate in game 5. But that way one of the creatures is gone and I have less to deal with. Rather than the Sarkin, because, I don't know, Sarkin couldn't really do too much. And then, yeah. Then I just ran out of gas. Yeah. Drew land, and that was it. So, yeah, that's definitely how the cookie crumbles there. But, lesson learned, round 1 was a little rusty. You know, recording it, everybody gets a little nervous when you record it, but that fades with practice, so I'm going to keep on doing the practicing. Round 2, we have, what was it, like the standard Dredge type deck where they throw a bunch of creatures in the graveyard and try to ever after them back. That was this match. So let's watch and check out what happens. Relentless Dead, Liliana. God damn Relentless Dead, man. Must have spent so many kill spells on just that dude alone. Yeah, and obviously, gonna scoop when Sorin's on 9 and you got nothing for him because a lot of dudes are gonna come down. So, side out package for this. Oh. I think it was a couple of Transgress. And the Thought-Knot. Yeah. All right. So Infinite Obliteration, Transgress, took out Shear the Waste. See, there was the pick right there that I in hindsight, going back and looking at it, that was a bad call. But here's why. Let's watch out. I mean, it didn't lose me the game, but it would have helped me win the game more efficiently, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, hold on. Let's get that right. So that was. Okay, a second. Because it happens quick. Because we start, game starts, right? Slide it in. Yeah. Boom. He plays Crypt Breaker. Now, he's got a zombie and a Crypt Breaker, right? End of his turn. Alright, he plays that dude. In response to that, I blast the dude and he quits. So that was a 2-0 victory for that. Alright, so round 3. We had it was kind of like a werewolf build. Not really too sure, but I think this is the one I actually forgot to record, or I thought I was recording, and I wasn't recording, so it kind of starts a couple of turns into it. So here we go. Alright, so I'll pause right here and let you guys see what's going on. So basically, I've dealt with 3 of his creatures already. I kind of held back and then languished 3 creatures out of the way. Yeah, so now he's basically activating his Quagmire. Going to try to swing in and see what happens. So let's go with it. You got the Gideon and the zombie. I'll try to come through with some dudes. I'm gonna block, carry land. I love land destruction. Make a Sorin, dude. 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 Nasty. Yeah. Game 1 went relatively quick. Yeah. Pretty much just jam a bunch of planeswalkers out, get a whole bunch of dudes, and overpower with Gideon token emblems. So, not sure if I sideboard. I don't think I sideboarded. No, I just went right to it. Because, I mean, I jammed that out pretty fast. If I'm going against an aggro deck, so that's basically what the deck is geared to do, is to demolish the aggro. When I go against control, that's when I have to sideboard and start being tricky with what I got. So I got Mind Rack Demon. Okay, we're going to Anguish Unmaking that. I'm going to Languish the other one. And then we got this dude. Gideon, make a dude. He's going to attack in. I'm going to block. Which I don't know why he attacked in with it. Sylvan Advocate. Here we go. Alright. Block. Block. The blob. Make them 3/3s. It makes this 4/4s. Alright. So, now, I have 3 life, mind you. So, yeah, right here. I didn't think, I was checking to make sure he had Delirium, and he actually had an artifact creature in, so I can give him Delirium. But I activated Shambling Vent, block. Go to 7. Rid Bones. Oath. Now, I Oath got his creature, but he immediately threw that out like with a whiplash. Like, no Oath for you. Quick. It was funny shit. I was like, yeah, you got it, buddy. It's gone. Make a dude and go. Avatar the Resolute. Murder him. Make a dude. Shambling Vent swings. Murder that guy. Swing. Better. And yep, and then the game. So you can see the rest of that game. Once the deck gets going and rolling smoothly, and I hit all my land drops, and I hit everything I'm getting, and nothing really disrupts, it's hard to contend with, that's for sure. Alright, so we're going to go into round 4. This is the last round. I played against Goggles, whatever you want to call that deck. But I made some small mistakes, and yeah, I'll pause and tell you about them during each one. But I'm still 2-0'd, 1-2-0, but here, let's watch this and see how this goes. Negate. Gideon, spell triple. Now, jam. Oh, it stayed. Yay. Ob Nixilis. Now, against control, that's definitely what you want to get at, is Ob Nixilis. Jam him. Oath of Liliana and a Gideon. Dude. Thing in the ice. Okay. What is it? Okay, I think this is the first spot where issues happened. He Pyromancer Googled the Lightning Axe, which means he gets 2 copies of the Lightning Axe. Now, he targets both Knight allies with the Lightning Axe. Then he discards, his first discard was Avacyn's Judgment, his second discard was a Thing in the Axe. But he then pays enough for Avacyn's Judgment to be 2. So it deals 2 damage divided any way. So 2 targets. He gets 2 targets, right? 1 time. So instead of here, let me let this play out. So it targets them, right? He discards the other card he's supposed to discard. So I'm like, all right, cool. And I assumed he was targeting the other 2, but then he tried to say he was targeting Gideon and the zombie. So I should have still had the 1/1 guy left. So I put it to 2 and I let the 1/1 guy go. I didn't bring my 1/1 back. And yeah, Rolling Thunder, 6 damage across the board. Yeah, that pretty much levels me. I forgot to make my zombie. That was the zombie I forgot to make. But and my board was clear, but I got that on him. Now here's another thing I missed too. At the beginning of the game, there was a spot where I forgot to attack. That was 2 points of damage, mind you. And then if I would have had the one creature that I let go, that was a 1 power, I would have got another 1 hit of damage. So right now, they would have been at 4. Okay? At this very moment, it would have been at 4 when I popped the first one. So 2 damage twice, put him down to 4. And then what does my Read the Bones reveal? Another Read the Bones, which if I would have attacked and not missed that attack, casting the second Read the Bones would have won me the game. Instead, I gave him another turn. Now, I'm realizing these mistakes and going over them, and definitely if I miss some, throw me a bone. But, so yeah, here's what happens from this. I cast the second one, put him down to 3, which he would be dead at 3. Draw. Now, untap, he's at 1. Now, I don't know why he flipped his Roman-Doll, it was crazy, but if he drew something, I don't know, he would have to do 16 damage in this one turn to kill me, but still, once again, that's an issue of winning more efficiently. I would have won either way. Yes, you can argue that fact, but winning more efficiently is what I am aiming to do and want to do. All right, here's another look at the deck. What I'm really feeling about this deck is that it's almost like black-white tokens with like a Super Friends feel. If you remember Super Friends, that was the deck that had it was like Sultai Super Friends. It had all the major planeswalkers, and that's basically what it was a few control spells and the rest planeswalkers. But with this, with the Oath of Liliana engine and Gideon, it's just and Secure the Waste, you poop out a lot of tokens, and it's really good, really good. The main times I had problems were sideboarding issues, which, you know, it's still a new deck, still got a few weeks to hash out these sideboards and to get them fine-tuned. But we're at the beginning stages of this, and this is looking like a really powerful deck that is possibly going to shock the format. That's what I'm hoping. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on this Friday Night Magic review. First of many, hopefully. And if you guys like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, you know, leave me a comment. Let me know if there's some plays that I missed or something I missed. You know, leave it in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for your time. And I'll see you out there in the battlefield.